The Supreme Court just handed down a historic decision that will protect children from radical gender ideology. The case involves Grace and Eric Morrison, devout Catholics who had spent years homeschooling their children in order to give them a faith-based education. The Morrisons didn't feel they could homeschool their youngest daughter, however. She has Down syndrome and autism. They sent her to a local public school in Maryland, which offers special needs services they couldn't provide themselves. One day, the Morrisons discovered the school was subjecting their daughter to books like this. Intersection Allies celebrates young people for affirming their friend Kate's transgender identity and creating a safe space, including in the bathroom. It encourages teachers to explain that Kate prefers they/them pronouns and to ask students what pronouns fit you best. Or Born Ready, the true story of a boy named Penelope, about a young girl who proclaims, "Inside I'm a boy." Penelope's brother protests, "You can't become a boy, you have to be born one." But he's rebuked by his mom. "Not everything needs to make sense. This is about love," she says. The books were part of the English language curriculum for pre-K to 6th grade in Montgomery County, Maryland. Teachers were directed to recommend them and read them aloud to young children incapable of evaluating them critically. When the Morrisons asked to be notified when the books would be used so they could keep their daughter home, they were told that's not possible. That is a blatant violation of the religious freedom protections enshrined in the First Amendment. A public school, funded with taxpayer dollars, was forcing radical gender ideology onto religious families. This is a direct contradiction of their faith, which teaches that there are only two sexes, male and female. The Morrisons joined a group of parents suing to opt out. This group represented many faiths, included Tamer Mahmoud, a father of 3, a devout Muslim. The Supreme Court considered their case this term. Justice Samuel Alito stood firmly on the side of the parents, explaining that there are few religious acts more important than the religious education of children. Alito called out the books for being ideological, in his opinion, for the court's majority. They are clearly designed to present certain values and beliefs as things to be celebrated, and certain contrary values and beliefs as things to be rejected. He added, they are a very real threat of undermining the religious beliefs the parents wish to instill in their children. The court ruled in favor of the parents. Parents can now opt out of these radical books. The 3 progressives on the court dissented. Justice Sonia Sotomayor claimed that today's ruling promises to wreak havoc on our nation's public schools. Perhaps a little havoc is in order. Young children should not be forced to read books that conflict with their faith.